and I'm the CEO of Ingreso Cybernetico. You've been invited here tonight to see about an opportunity. You don't really care about a company name. You don't really care about a lot of hype and all that stuff. So I'm not going to give you that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a brief overview of why someone invited you here. Ingreso Cybernetico is a company that's is basically a internet marketing home-based business. There's been trends, and some of you've been invited, you've seen other opportunities, you've tried some, and maybe it wasn't a good fit. Maybe you know very little about the internet. Perhaps you know very little about the internet or home-based business. The good thing is those things don't matter if you're truly looking for an opportunity to change the quality of life that you have now. For several reasons, I'm going to cover them. But just so it's clear, we use a combination of the internet and where the world is and where it's going, and home-based business. We are embarking upon some new releases that are coming here in this quarter, the next quarter. Much of what we do, it's about the technology, the future. Most of you here tonight using technology. So this home-based business, I'm going to tell you, there's nothing to store in the refrigerator. There's nothing that you have to store in your garage and take up space. Another biggie for you, I believe, will be this. There's no get lucky. So I don't want to waste your time. There's no lottery. There's no invest and money's just going to fly back in your hands. And I don't even want you to believe that for a moment. Tonight, it's about what can you do for the people you love most, the people you stretch for, and those goals and causes that you have in your life. What can we do as a company to assist you with that? My goodness, your mind is going to be blown at the opportunity. But if you're here in the hopes of getting lucky, there's words out there that are very big, and I don't want to deceive you. Words like, hey, get started, and spillover is going to feed you. Not true. You get started, and you're just going to get lucky. Just get started with me, and you're just going to start making money every week. Here's the deal. What you're going to see tonight, that if you are lazy and you spend more time entertaining yourself than doing things positively to bring income to your family, that's going to stay the same even if you join this company. I got other news for you. If in fact you're not lazy and when you really apply yourself to things you get started with, you just haven't been given the right opportunity to see it come back, well, this is your night. Let's take a walk together and see what this is all about. First of all, if you look on the screen, you will see the president of the company, Juan Carlos Olaya, myself, Dwayne Golden, the CEO, and our CIO, Jatin Patel. We started the company in about 17, 18 months ago, and over that time, we really have worked hard to provide a business opportunity that would be viable for anyone who dares to step forward, to step their foot forward for the people they love most. We created a model where a majority of the revenue can go back in the hands of the participants, of the users. It's not noise. Some people said, hey, what is this, a cycler? Guess what? This is a company. This is a home-based internet marketing company. If you think it's a cycler, you'll see why I don't consider it that. What you'll see we've done, we put some of the tools that many people on the internet have to use already. We made available for our subscribers. I'm going to walk through a little bit of it. You're going to hear some words tonight. One word you're going to hear is follow me. You're going to hear the words online software and services. You're going to hear the word leverage used on numerous occasions. Bonuses, very powerful, and residual. Let me make sure you all are still able to hear me okay. All right. I want to continue, make sure testing, you all are still there. Fantastic. Okay, good. Just want to make sure. Sometimes things happen during webinars and I'm not in my normal location. Let's move forward. First of all, we've done something unique and different. There's been so many companies over the last 6 to 8 years who have used digital products as a means to have a home-based business. They'd zip them up, package them up, and just tell you to download them, and many people wouldn't know what to do with them. Certainly, few, if any, have leveraged how to really create a lot of revenue from them. What we've done, we've taken a slew of digital products and made it available for our subscribers. The digital products, we actually have websites with them already pre set up for the users with your names on them, with the pay button so people can pay for them and you get paid. So we created digital products. Well, looks like we're losing audio. We have digital products where when someone purchases them from you from your website, you get 100% of the money. And I guarantee you've not seen companies do that, but we've set that up for you. Depending on which package you have a number of them available that you can sell. That is based of software, websites, graphical images, video tutorial suites, and many other things like it. Not just digital products, we also have an autoresponder system. Yes, I too have spent a ton of money in autoresponder systems and broadcasters. I mean, from Constant Contacts to Get Response to AWeber, all of them. And because I have a large subscriber list, I've always paid thousands of dollars. It's never been hundreds. It's never been, I never could get by with a $25 a month plan or a $199 plan. We have an autoresponder that will allow you, the marketer, to have these tools at your fingertips. And guess what? Being one of our subscribers enables you to get your own autoresponder system without paying that monthly expense. This is another one. There's more. We have what we call our web hosting. We have available for our subscribers. When they get started, they get their domain name. They also get free hosting. Some of you, you're like me. Over the years, you've created many different sites and pages, and if you're like me, you had to pay to host them. For our subscribers, they get to host their websites, their capture pages. They get to host their different things that they use on the web absolutely 100% free. What do you mean? Well, it's simple. We have a monthly maintenance fee with our company, all right, which it enables everyone to have their business flowing and working. So as a subscriber, you're able to access your hosted websites, your autoresponder, and your digital products, but there's more. I don't want to leave anything out. Well, we talked about being able to get your own domain name and your hosting. So let's look at what else. We have Ingreso apps. We have the ability to create apps with our app programming team. It may be that tonight, like one of our most recent orders that's coming through, you have a software program, but you now want to give all of your subscribers an app so they can access it and use it from their iPads, their Androids, their phones. Doesn't matter. Maybe you own a restaurant or a hair salon, or you work at a golf club, and you want to make sure that your members, subscribers, or participants and customers can get a hold of you quicker. They can check in online, whatever it is that you desire. We're able to do that with our app development team. We create apps for our subscribers. See, I know you've probably heard and you've probably seen some of the hype and some of the things that people are making up. I'm telling you the things tonight that are accurate. No, you're not going to just become a subscriber and get paid for nothing. Don't want to deceive you. But I will tell you that we've got state-of-the-art software, and it's only getting better. In fact, just in a few weeks, we're releasing the Language Institute. Instead of going out and buying Rosetta Stone, we have a Language Institute where you can learn English if your English is not your first language. I see we have people from different countries here. Maybe you want to learn Spanish. And in the future, we'll be adding other languages in the Language Institute with our professors. We've partnered with schools to be able to do this for you. There's so much that we're able to do with you, but that's not it. We have our own cloud service, which I like. And if you're looking at pound for pound, buck for buck, we are superior to some of those which you use. I know before Ingreso Cloud, I was a big fan and used Dropbox quite frequently. It's a great tool. I also use my cloud app. Bing, bing, bing. I also use iCloud. But looking at what we're able to do, it's something none of these are able to do. We have available unlimited storage. In fact, A lot of our subscribers can't believe it. They get a whole terabyte. I should go into Facebook and show you some of the requests I get. Someone says, "Hey, look, I think I damaged my computer. Can I get that cloud service now? I need to back the whole thing up, but I have over 750 gigs." And I have to tell them that's no problem with our cloud. You see, you can't do that with Dropbox. You get 500 gigabytes. With iCloud, I think you get 100. But you know what? We have the ability. We've got the premier state-of-the-art programmers and software. We're able to do it all. And with our cloud, it doesn't matter if you're used to destroying documents by accident and you have to recreate them, because with ours, it saves the last 30 versions of any document that you're working on. Maybe you're editing an important legal document and by accident you save over the original. No problem with our cloud service because it stores them all. It has video players that allows you to have playlists, and audio players, photo editors, Word, and what do you call that? Desktop, and what do you call these? Spreadsheet software inside of it. It does everything. It's amazing. Our subscribers love it. We love it, and you can too. What's it all about? It's about a real program with real people using the products and services, making real money. Isn't it time that you have access to that? Isn't it time that you can stop joining things and not have the success, that you can join them, use the products, and begin to earn money while learning? Yes or no? If it is, type in the number one. If it's time for you, because I didn't even get to the fun part, I'm just laying it out. Fantastic. Of course it is. Of course it is. Because you know what? There's a lot of products out there. I'm not here to say that the others are bad. I'm here to tell you that we insist on creating a new culture, on creating products with substance, creating compensation without limits, and of course, empowering people to do whatever it is that they choose to do. That's our goal. We want to do so by keeping a social commitment, our social responsibilities, and yet continually pour a revenue into research and development. And it's only the beginning, friends. We're just probably about let me see, I forgot, 6, 7 months away from finishing up our second year, and we are moving forward. So, as I say those things, I didn't get to our lead pages. We have something called IC pages. Many of you, even if you're here and you're part of the company, aren't aware of it. We released that in just 2 weeks. IC pages, what's it all about? If you're used to using lead pages and paying for it, well, we're releasing IC pages. Don't worry. If you are subscribers, you'll be able to use it. It's not an issue. But we have other things coming. I don't want to stay too long on that. I want to get down to turkey. If you look at my screen right now, with all those products I went through, please note that we have business centers. What I call these, they're 2x2 follow me centers, right? They start at 50 and go as high as 3,500. There's a principle here. I gave you a list of words you're going to hear a lot about. One of them is follow me. Another one was residual. Another is bonuses. You're going to hear a lot about those, but stay focused here for just a moment. We have our business entrepreneur level. With that, you're given a specific amount of products that you're allowed to use at that level. But this business center is pretty powerful because every time you do what we call complete your business center, you earn $125 over and over. But it's better than that. You earn money through 3 levels from people you sponsor at that level. That's called entrepreneur bonus. And I'll cover that in just a moment. I don't want to go too fast. Go ahead and take a look at the next level. It's called the business specialist level. It's also a favorite. Why? Because this one, every time you complete a business center, right? A business center can have up to 6 people in it. Whether you sponsor one, none, or all of them, it doesn't matter. As long as the business center completes, you get paid $300 every time. I've seen it. You've probably seen it on Facebook where people are saying, I just made another $125. I just made another $300. Well, this is what they're talking about. Their business center is completing. Look a little further down. The business manager level. You know, the $100 business specialist is a favorite, but the business manager level, it's a hot one. Why is it hot? Because over and over again, the home business owner is able to produce $900 over and over as often as he or she would like. And it's powerful, friends. And don't worry, I happen to know you've probably seen it. It's hard to go to Facebook or YouTube or somewhere and not see something about it, but this is what they're talking about. Somehow, between themselves and their sponsor, they have a combination of 6 people in their business center, and because of it, they're able to earn $900. I tell you, sometimes before even 9 o'clock in the morning, someone says, "Well, I just made my first 900 today. Here's my first check today. Expecting a couple more." And it's interesting how they use the language. Well, here's what they're talking about. Now you can know. I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. Some of you realize, I realize that you don't get into business just to get by. I know. How many of you get started in a business, you get started in a project, you're not doing it to make peanuts, you're not doing it just to get by. How many of you are like that? Type in the number 2. When you get started in business, you're there for real. You're going to make things happen. You want to change the quality of life, how you choose where you go vacation, how you dress, how you eat. How many of you, that's a big deal for you? Type in the number 2. Okay, good. Good. Well, then you're going to love these. You're going to love these. On the right side, the business director level. The business director level is very special in that it costs $500 to get started for that one, but it pays out $1,500 over and over. $1,500 over and over and over again. Someone says, "Well, how often can you do it?" Well, how often can you complete your business center? Over and over. Guess what? There's no limit. I think the most I've seen in a 7-day period is 4 times for that level. Yeah, imagine that. Some work all month long to do it. Let's look a little further. The business vice president level. Interesting. Hey, do you see a trend? If you look to my left, the business specialist level, it pays out 300, and that's exactly what it costs to get started in the next one. Look at something here. The business manager level costs 300, but it pays out 900, which means if you get started in the business director level, you have more money left over, you can withdraw it. But it's getting ready to get sweet. The business vice president level, we love it. It costs $1,500 to get started, and I'm sure you've seen these checks on Facebook as well. It costs $1,500 to get started, but it pays out $4,500 every single time your business center completes. What's it look like? I'll show you. Just hang on. I need you to hold on for a minute. This doesn't stop. How many of you tonight, you've seen somewhere, either someone emailed it to you or they showed you an example of their $10,500 payout? How many of you seen that? A $10,000 500 payout. Just type in number 1 if you have. Okay, good. Well, you know what that is? That's the business president level. I call it executive vice president level, but the business president level, it doesn't matter what you call it, that's what it pays. It costs $3,500 to get started, but here's the beauty. We set this system up in a way that where a person, once they get started, they don't have to come out of their pocket anymore. They can, because your business center is closing so often, you can use money that you've earned to go keep upgrading to higher levels so you can earn more. The idea here is we wanted to create a company that does not go into your bank account and charge it every month for anything. How many of you like that? A company that insists, they've confirmed they're not going to ever go into your bank account out and take anything. You have to go in and give to us, but we're never going to take it out, ever. How many of you like that idea? Type in number 1. Good, because it's true. We get that question a lot. Folks will ask us, "Hey, I don't know. I don't want anybody taking money." Well, we're not going to take it from you. If you don't want your business open, don't pay the $25. It's not going to. We're okay with that. We don't want it. You're either a business owner or you're not. If you're a business owner, you certainly, if you can't pay $25 to keep it open, when I say keep it open, that means it keeps your business centers open to be able to keep earning. But it gets better. Let me go ahead and move forward because I need to show you up close and personal. Each business center has a dollar amount associated with it, which actually allows you to have a specific amount of products. All right? But if I go back to the last screen, I want you to see something. This sign in the middle, it's called President Circle. We've created in this company a catalyst that will enable you to get paid more and by every sense of the imagination. It qualifies a person for something called car bonus, which we could just call it lifestyle bonus because literally it pays out way more than enough to buy a car, to pay for a car. But the President Circle also, it actually enhances your residual income. Plus, plus, it enables you to do several other things, but one of them is called Fast Start. So before I confuse you, I'm going to go ahead to the next slide so you can know more about how it all ties together. If you note, without the President Circle, a person gets started. They get if they just pay $50 to get started, they get 2 digital products, 2 capture pages, 2 sales letters, 2 landing pages. Let's see, an autoresponder with 100 subscribers, right? But if they join the $100 level, they get 5 of them, 5 additional. Five total rather, right? And then they get as you go up in the level, the more of each product you get. Now, what's interesting is if a person's a member of the President Circle, they get additional 5 additional on top of all the others, 10 additional. It just depends on what level they're at. They get additional. Whoa! Don't jump ahead. Now, what we love about it is if you look, of course, at the $3,500 level, you get 10 additional digital products, 10 additional capture pages, 10 additional landing pages. You get, it says 5,000 subscribers, but I believe that's 10,000 subscribers, 8 gigabytes of storage, right? And 1 app and unlimited amount of storage on our cloud. And 7 PCs. You can back up 7 of your computers. It's amazing what we do. But I want to show you how it all tied in, but it gets better. I want you to understand something real quick. I'm going to leave this. Excuse me for a moment. I want to get down to something that's very, very important here. Inside of our back office, members are able to do several things. One of them is we have our landing pages. When a member gets started, they automatically can log in and click on their landing pages, find a template that they want to use. Find a template that they want to use, and click on it and set it up with their autoresponder. Our members also have the ability to, I'm not even on the cloud site. I don't even have the cloud open. I know what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you something about we have something, before I show you the compensation plan, I want you to note that there's a residual plan associated with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look at the income estimator. I don't want you guys to miss this. Let me know if you can see my screen. I just moved the screen a lot. I want you to see this estimator so I can show you the power of a residual income. Because if you're a linear thinker, you're going to be able to make a pretty okay income here. But if you can think in depth, you certainly can make a fortune. You can create a fortune. Okay? If you can see my screen, fantastic. All right. If you take a look at the income estimator, I'm going to show you how it works. We charge $25 a month for the residual component. We redistribute that back to the members. So let's say that you're an average marketer. And as an average marketer, let's say everyone in your group will sponsor about 5 people. Let's just say you sponsor 5. And let's say everybody's average. Nobody's a superstar. I know some of you, I'm looking at one guy here that sponsored over 100 people in the last 30 days. I'm talking about average. I want you to know that you have a company that everyone has a chance to create wealth, to create an opportunity. So let's take a look together. If everyone in your group through 5 levels sponsors 5, this is the monthly residual income, even if you don't close a business center. This will come in just from the $25. But let me show you something, folks. You deserve to see this. How many of you ready to see me make your hair curl tighter? I'm going to make your hair curl tighter. I didn't get to the business centers on purpose. I want you to understand, if people are out there telling you that we're a cycler, they're wrong. We are a company that creates a residual income for every participant. Let me know if you're ready for me to make your hair curl tighter. I want you to see what we're all about. Type in number one. Let's go. I'm not going without you. I don't want you to waste my time. I'm not going to waste yours. Okay, great. Fantastic. Let's take a look together. Let's say you have a good sponsor and they tell you all about what's called the President's Circle. And everyone in your group sponsors five. Let's go four. I keep saying five. Let's just say everyone is really average. No one is a superstar, but everyone through, let's say, 7 levels gets 4 people. How much somebody tell me, someone who's not a member of this company, how much will you make if everyone through 7 levels has only 4 people? Someone type in a number, whatever you think. How much do you think a person's earning residually? Residually, just from the $25. What would someone guess? Type it in. Anyone? Okay, someone said $10,000. And you're on the low side. You make a lot more than 10,000 if you work smart and not hard. Somebody else give me another number. It's higher than 10,000. I want you to get this. Somebody said 23. Okay, let me help you all out. Take a look at my screen. 58,728. That's the power of a company that decides not to take all the money and buy new jets and, of course, 15 homes. We're redistributing the money back to the members. Someone said, well, I wouldn't dare pay $25 a month. Well, guess what? You can buy cigarettes. You can do whatever you want with your $25. But for those of our members who are doing so, they are receiving a benefit that is far greater than what many of you do in an entire year. How many of you did I surprise? And how many of you didn't know it because you use words like cycler? You use words like spillover. You really have a small view of the real picture. I can't believe it. You got to understand, folks. This is what you can have if you join with the person that sent you here tonight. But now can I go and show you the magic behind the business centers? I've talked about the products. I've talked about residual of a measly. Now you know what's funny? I've been in companies that charge $1,200 a month. This is what's funny about it. I've been in some that are $500, but I said $25. Now, are you ready for me to get back to it so you can understand how the business centers work? I needed you to see this because if you're a sponsor monster, if you do something that's not reproducible, it'll pay you for a short time. But if you can recreate in others what you have and create a consistency, it'll be more powerful than you sponsoring 500 people. I would much rather have a team of people that can sponsor 10 people through 10 levels than for me to sponsor 500 people through 3 levels. You know why? Because one of them is going to pay me for a long time and a lot of money. That's the power behind this company. How many of you are ready to become a part of a company like that? Type in number one. You know that if this is real, this is the kind of thing that you like to be a part of. Good. Then you're in the right place. I'm going to go ahead and get back to it. Now I can get down to it. Okay, let me see how to do it. Okay, there it goes. All right, so here we go. This is a business center. A business center has 6 positions that are automatically open in it. Any combination of new business owners that join this business center, any combination of 6, whether you sponsor 1, whether you sponsor 2, or none, it doesn't matter. As long as it fills up, you get paid. And guess what's cool about it? Everybody that you do sponsor, when they complete their business center, they're automatically forced to fill yours again. They can't go anywhere else. Let's take a picture. When you start at the $50 entrepreneur level, every time your business center closes, every time it completes, you earn $125. But every time if you look at the business specialist level, any combination of 6 people, remember, if you sponsor 1, if you sponsor 3, if you sponsor 5, if you sponsor 6, or if you sponsor none, guess what happens? It doesn't matter. As long as it fills up, you're paid $300. The same goes for each level. Any combination, and whatever it pays out, you're paid. It gets better because some of you now are finally worked your way up here. And you don't know this, but the residual money pays more than this. This is great. Some of you really love all those checks you're making, but it's small. If you can build an organization where you can create consistency, empower your people, show them how it goes so they can do well, you get paid more for being a big help than you will for being a solo star. Let's go further. Every level, any combination of six pays you. Yeah. And some of you are laughing because you see these checks already. In less than your 30 days, you see them. Some less than 2 months, you're seeing all of them. It's crazy. And opportunities there for those who will receive it. And someone say, "You're almost done." No, I'm not. Yeah, of course I am. I'm not going to waste your time, and I won't let you waste mine. I'm going to share with you an opportunity. Some of you will take it, some of you will leave it, and I'm going to be fine. We're going to keep doing what we're doing, and you can keep doing what you're doing if you're not willing to go forward. Take a look. 4,500. Shall I continue? Here's the Mac Daddy. Some of you, you love it. The minute you get this one, you're sending emails out. You're putting it as a backdrop in your videos. You're putting it on Facebook. But guess what? This one, same amount of work. Now watch how cool this is. I want you to understand the leverage. It's not about doing what you can. It's about doing what you should. Think about this. The same amount of work. It's any combination of six people. You can have it pay you $125 or you can have it pay you $10.5. That's your call. That's why it makes no sense to me to focus only on the low just because you're comfortable there. There's a whole lot of the world that exists it's higher than where you are. So it's okay to allow people to make their choice of what's best for them so you really can win. I shall go on. Because with this model, we consider a real financial solution, but certainly a technological solution for ordinary people. People that only used at one time their computer for solitaire and email, or maybe even MySpace when it was in. It's an opportunity for you to grow out of that and grow into something that can change the life of the way you live for your spouse, yourself, your church, your Boy Scout lead, the school you attend. It can change everything around you. And we are there to help you with that. Let me go on. What it is, it's a progression. It's an opportunity for you to take what the average starting spot is about 450. People will actually get started with all three of these, and then of course they'll allow that the work from one to pay their other ones up. They'll just go ahead and keep upgrading. Never take anything else out of their pocket, but certainly start leveraging the cash immediately. So I talked about a few things, but one thing I don't know if you get this part. There's a residual that we have with the entrepreneur bonus. I'm actually going to have an income estimator created for this so you guys can get how powerful this is. The income estimator what it'll do is it'll show you how well you do through 3 levels with the entrepreneur level bonus. This is based on everybody you sponsor in the $50, which is entrepreneur level. You'll get paid every time that their business cycle closes, the business center closes. For example, if you have let's say that your business center closes, right? You earn $5 every time anyone you sponsor their business center closes. Some of you are earning. It's funny. Some of you are earning up to the upper parts of 1,000 or more a week just from this little bonus. Not the rest of the money. Oops, I don't want to go too fast. Then the people that you sponsor, when they sponsor their business center closes, guess what? You earn another $3 for each individual one, every one. And the same thing through the 3rd level. These are indirects, man. You earn on that. How many of you didn't know that? Of course it's being recorded. Absolutely. Do we use the same teams? Guess what? It's called thank you. Great question. It's called a follow me because everyone that sponsored you, every time they do something, their business center closes, they follow you to your next one and they fill it again and again and again, over and over again. But of course it involves new people because you have a sponsor and the people you sponsor have a sponsor and the people they sponsor have a sponsor. So everyone is constantly, new people are coming in every moment. It's going so fast. It's viral. Every moment, new people are coming in. So it's made up of the same people with new people, but it's a great question. Thank you so much. All right, now let me continue. Are we a cycler? No. We have a business model that allows you to create an income in so many dynamic ways. Don't cheapen it with that name. Can a person cycle? Absolutely. But to label it that, you lose. You'll make people run from you. Let's take a look. It's a follow me system where people follow you over and over again every level where it keeps paying you out 300, 900, 1500, 4500, and 10.5. What are you going to do with that? Well, keep in mind, a follow me income is made up of direct, indirect, and no people. What do you mean? I mean that think about this. If you create a system where you and your team through 7 levels sponsored 4 people, that is literally a lot of people. And what's really cool is every time that any of them bring their business center completes, they keep filling each other's and yours. It's automated. It's what creates cycling like Lance Armstrong. Some of you don't know this yet, so you spend a lot of time on yourself, and that's fine. You're getting your feet wet. You're grinding the wheels. But it's really so powerful when you have this team spirit, when you get it. You're paid. This is not a company where you're paid for sponsorships. You're paid when your business center completes every time you cycle. Use your head. This is where the power is. Helping unite. And when people get united, they're stronger. All right, almost done. Let me just show you a couple things. So we talked about the residual, how it works through 7 levels with through 4 people. If you're not a member of the President Circle, of course, it'll make you about $1,300 a month. If you have 5 people you sponsor through 5 levels, it'll make you about $3,900 a month. Now, I'm getting back to the President Circle because there's a lot of ways that we pay. I'm going to talk now about the Fast Start bonus. Every time you sponsor someone in the President's Circle, if you sponsor them, you earn $50. If they sponsor someone, you earn $20. If that second level sponsors someone into the President's Circle, you earn $10. On through 5 levels, we use that money to redistribute back. It costs $300 one time to join the President's Circle. We use that money and we give it all back. We give it back in 2 different ways. One of them is through a car bonus, which many of you tonight, you can testify, it pays back thousands of dollars. But we also give it back by paying through 5 levels again. So think about it. You've got a unilevel that can pay you 5 figures monthly if you just build a moderate team. But we also have a Fast Start program with the President's Circle that can pay you through 5 levels. We also have an entrepreneur bonus level that can pay you through 3 levels. Are you guys seeing a model here? Are you seeing a trend? Because if you are, start leveraging it. Get out of the linear, one-dimensional way of seeing things so that you can empower yourselves. Come on board. There's plenty of room at the top, and it's crowded at the bottom. Come on in. We welcome you at Ingreso Cybernetico. Finally, I've gone over the residual, so I'm going to get to this. We pay in 6 ways, and there's one I didn't cover yet, but I'll get back to it. Here we go. We have a 2x2 system, which is made up of business centers. Pays out from $125 up to $10,500. What's the other way? Digital products. Sell them, you make 100% of the profit. We have some really new stuff coming out that I'm going to make announcements about, but that are going to help you make more money also. But I got to stick to my guns. We have the entrepreneur level bonus, which I told you, we pay through 3 levels through all the work that people you sponsor do in that entrepreneur level. Don't worry, some of you are going to have questions. Get started, and then you'll talk to the person that sponsored you. Click on their link to get started, then you can ask them get the details afterwards. Be smart. You know enough to make a decision, do it. We have the residual unilevel commissions, which you've seen. Some of you here that are even in didn't even know how well that paid. I'm sure you're listening up now. We also have, I did it twice. We got it twice, man. We like it so much. That should say the contest, or actually it should say car bonus. So here I want you to see this. We have a car bonus program. I'm going to get back out of this a second because you deserve to see it before I let you go. I want you to understand where you are. It's not by accident. Just the car bonus is the President Circle program. Yeah, this is the President Circle car bonus. Anytime you sponsor 3 people into the President Circle program, you earn an additional $500. Yeah, every time you sponsor anyone into the business manager level or higher, 5 people into that, you earn another $500. So we have people, I think the most we paid out last month in car bonus was about $12,000. but many two, three, four, $5,000 was the average. It was crazy watching all those. Some of you are like, woohoo, yeah, because you know it was you. You've been out there broadcasting how well you're doing. We have 12 more days before this month ends, and a lot of you are already qualifying and have amounts, already have checks waiting for you as they're being generated. I can go on and on and on and on, or do you want to get somewhere? When this webinar is over, someone here is going to send you their link, and you're going to end up on a page like this. And that page at the bottom, you'll be able to click register now. I want you to register now. You get started with the person that sent you here, and then you contact them. You get back with them by email. I don't care how you do it. You get back with them the way they got a hold of you, Facebook. You get back with them and let them know, okay, I got started. I'm ready to roll. Because this is a real financial solution for everyone. You, doesn't matter who you are. This company just came to America. We're a Latin American software, online software company that started in other countries and now in America. And now here, we've got some superstars who have taken it and run with it. People realizing the opportunity when they see it. Now, what can you do about it? I'm telling you right now, get back to the person that invited you here, click on their link, tell them you're ready. Go ahead, get started, and we'll see you soon because you know what? You'll get a chance to go through orientation and really learn exactly what you have and start producing immediately. You'll get the assistance from the people that have invited you here so you can rock and roll. When you get started and set up your profile, your digital products will already be set up. Your landing pages will already be there. You just need to connect it and set up an autoresponder campaign and ready to go. In fact, I don't want to spoil it for you. Get back with the person that invited you here and let them know you're ready to rock and roll.